Alright, so first you're going to need to gather your supplies, which includes a soldering iron, the glass, some pins, a thing to clean your soldering iron, the solder, and the flux. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump out all of the glass. I cut all of this already. I didn't use a straight edge, so my glass is like super kind of doesn't fit really well together. But this is my first project and I'm learning a lot doing it. Here you can see me just laying everything out the way that it's supposed to go. I kind of winged this design based on some geometric designs that I saw online. I didn't want my first project to be one that had a lot of curves, so I picked something that had a bunch of straight edges, which honestly I actually think made things harder for myself because it's harder for me to do a straight line than it is for me to do a curved line. But still, I learned a lot. Oh yeah, I need to flip that piece so that I am checking to make sure that the right texture is actually face up. Just laying everything out. But yeah, so I did a design I didn't care about very much because I knew that my first design was going to turn out like really messy. I've done a bunch of designs that I care about a lot, like various my friends' personas and different animals, and I knew I just didn't want my first practice project to be something I cared about too much. So after the project is all laid out, I'm going to go ahead and pin it down so that way everything stays in place. And then after this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply the flux, which I've always heard a lot of really experienced stained glass artists to not apply too much flux, so that's what I tried to do. But it turned out that doing this project outside meant that my soldering iron just didn't get hot enough, so I ended up moving inside, and since I needed both hands to do the soldering, I didn't actually get any footage of that. So I'm just going to show you applying the flux, and then after that I'll go ahead and show you the finished product, which is admittedly a bit of a mess, but I am still pretty proud of it. So let's go ahead and take a look at that in just a few moments. See, maybe too much flux. It did sputter a bit when I was doing the soldering. And yeah. So this is the finished product. You can see that there is some lumps on the solder lines and the edges are super uneven, but it still is pretty cute. And I think that a lot of people that maybe don't know anything about stained glass would still enjoy this piece as like maybe a gift or something. Maybe I'll give this to my stepmom. Weirdly, so the back turned out way better because I did the back second. Next time I think I'm going to do the front last.